What if a simple sandwich could help you avoid a mid-afternoon sugar crash? Many people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes are told to avoid bread altogether, but not all breads are created equal. Some breads cause rapid blood sugar spikes, while others, especially those rich in fiber and made with low glycemic ingredients, can actually support more stable blood sugar. Today, you'll discover 5 types of bread that can fit into a diabetes-friendly diet and still taste great. Let's start with a bread that's changing the game for blood sugar management. Low-carb keto bread stands out as a practical option for people focused on managing blood sugar. Unlike traditional breads, which often contain 20 to 40 grams of carbohydrates per slice, these alternatives use almond flour, coconut flour, and seeds to keep the net carb count low, sometimes as little as 5 grams per 2 slices. For those with diabetes or anyone watching their carb intake, this difference can be significant. Taste and texture are common concerns, but several brands have found a balance between nutrition and satisfaction. Base Culture's original keto bread, for example, uses almond butter, almond flour, flaxseed meal, psyllium husk powder, arrowroot flour, and apple cider vinegar to create a soft grain-free loaf. Carbonate white bread delivers a light, airy bite with just 2 grams of net carbs per slice. Sola's deliciously seeded bread offers a mild, familiar flavor while keeping net carbs to 1 gram per slice, and Aldi's Loven Fresh Zero. Net carb bread is both affordable and functional, with 0 net carbs and 9 grams of fiber per slice. These breads are formulated to support steady blood sugar. High-fiber, low-carb ingredients slow digestion, reducing the chance of sharp glucose spikes that often follow conventional bread. In fact, in one glucose test, a participant swapped white bread for carbonate and saw their blood sugar come in 15 points lower 2 hours after eating. For many, this translates into fewer energy crashes and longer-lasting fullness. Using low-carb keto bread is straightforward. Sandwiches with lean proteins like turkey or grilled chicken work well with carbonate or sola. Base Culture bread toasts nicely for avocado or nut butter spreads, while Aldi's option makes a good side for soups or salads. The versatility of these breads means you can enjoy familiar meals without the worry of rapid blood sugar changes. One woman reported that after switching from standard white bread to keto bread, her post-meal blood sugar readings improved and she felt satisfied for longer. These results show that it's possible to enjoy bread and still support your health goals. But what if your next loaf wasn't grain-based at all? Almond flour bread is a standout for anyone seeking a low-carb, nutrient-dense alternative to regular bread. By using finely ground almonds instead of wheat, this bread offers a gluten-free option that naturally supports blood sugar management. Almond flour bread is not only suitable for people with celiac disease or wheat intolerance, but it's also a practical choice for those looking to stabilize glucose levels. Contrary to the idea that almond flour bread is bland or hard to find, several brands have made it both flavorful and accessible. Base Culture and Julian Bakery, for example, produce almond flour breads with simple ingredient lists and soft, moist textures. Base Culture's original keto bread uses almond flour as a primary ingredient, while Julian Bakery's paleo bread is another popular choice. For those who prefer homemade options, almond flour bread can be prepared with just almond flour, eggs, and baking powder, giving you full control over the ingredients. Almond flour stands out for its nutritional profile. It contains a high amount of healthy monounsaturated fats, which are linked to maintaining healthy cholesterol levels. Almond flour is also rich in fiber, supporting a gradual release of glucose and helping to avoid blood sugar spikes. The prebiotic fiber found in almonds supports gut health by nourishing beneficial bacteria. In addition, almond flour is a good source of magnesium, which plays a role in blood sugar regulation, and vitamin E, an antioxidant that supports brain health. When comparing calories, almond flour bread is higher in energy than wheat-based bread. Almond flour contains about 180 calories per 1/4 cup, while the same amount of wheat flour has around 110 calories. However, these calories come with added nutritional value, including more fiber, healthy fats, and micronutrients. The increased nutrient density often leads to greater satiety, meaning you may feel satisfied with a smaller portion. Studies have shown that regular nut consumption is linked to improved cholesterol and a lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes. For example, research from Zhang et al. 2002 found that individuals who ate nuts regularly had a reduced risk of diabetes, highlighting the potential benefits of almond-based breads. Almond flour bread works well for breakfast or snacks. Spread it with nut butter, pair it with eggs, or toast it for added crunch. But some breads take a different approach, focusing on seeds to deliver even more fiber and nutrients. Chia and hemp seed bread is a practical option for those who want a bread that supports blood sugar management while providing a satisfying texture and flavor. These breads are packed with fiber, protein, and essential nutrients, making them a strong choice for people managing diabetes. The nutritional profile is impressive, and the inclusion of these seeds delivers benefits that go beyond what you find in standard bread. Brands like Food for Life's Ezekiel Seeded Bread, Sola, and Base Culture have developed breads that feature chia and hemp seeds, often combined with other seeds for added nutrition. These breads are known for their hearty texture, nutty flavor, and strong fiber content. Food for Life's Ezekiel Bread uses a blend of sprouted grains and seeds, while Sola and Base Culture offer gluten-free and grain-free options with dense, seed-rich slices. Chia seeds are notable for their high fiber content, around 4 to 5 grams of fiber per tablespoon. This fiber slows digestion, which helps prevent rapid increases in blood sugar after eating. Hemp seeds, on the other hand, provide about 3 grams of protein per tablespoon, helping you feel full and making it easier to control portion sizes. Both seeds are also good sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which support heart health by lowering cholesterol and reducing inflammation, an important benefit for those at risk of cardiovascular complications. Research supports the benefits of these seeds for blood sugar control. In a Canadian trial, participants who ate bread with 15 grams of chia saw a 28% reduction in their 2-hour glucose response, while those consuming 24 grams experienced a 35% drop. This dose-response effect shows that adding chia seeds to bread can have a measurable impact on post-meal blood sugar levels. To get the most from chia and hemp seed bread, pair it with foods that offer healthy fats and lean protein. Toppings like avocado, olive oil, hummus, or grilled chicken can create balanced meals that help keep blood sugar steady. Bread made with nutrient-rich seeds offers a practical and enjoyable way to manage blood sugar. But there are also breads that use vegetables as their base, offering a different approach to supporting your health goals. Cauliflower bread offers a practical way to reduce carbohydrate intake while still enjoying the familiar experience of bread. By using finely processed cauliflower in place of traditional flour, this bread delivers a much lower carbohydrate count, which is especially helpful for managing blood sugar. Its mild flavor and adaptable texture make it a versatile addition to a diabetes-friendly meal plan. Many people wonder if bread made from vegetables can really be satisfying. Homemade cauliflower bread can be both sturdy and enjoyable if you follow a few key steps. The most important is to ensure your cauliflower is processed into fine snow and then thoroughly dried. Removing as much moisture as possible helps the bread hold together and prevents sogginess. A basic recipe uses cauliflower, eggs, and a small amount of cheese or almond flour. This combination creates a loaf or flatbread that is both gluten-free and lower in carbs than regular bread. Cauliflower stands out for its nutritional profile. It has a glycemic index of 15, which is very low, and means glucose enters your blood more slowly, similar to how sprouted grains behave. This slow release helps prevent the sharp spikes in blood sugar that can follow traditional bread. In a 100-gram serving, cauliflower contains just 2 grams of carbohydrates and 4 grams of fiber, making it a filling, low-calorie option. The high fiber content also supports digestion and helps with weight management, both important for people with diabetes. Beyond its impact on blood sugar, cauliflower bread offers additional health benefits. Cauliflower is rich in antioxidants such as polyphenols and flavonoids, which help protect your cells from the effects of high blood sugar. It also contains sulforaphane, a compound linked to improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation. These properties support heart health and provide further advantages for those managing diabetes. You can use cauliflower bread in a variety of ways, as a base for pizza, in wraps, or for open-faced sandwiches. Its flexibility means you can keep meals interesting without feeling restricted. One person who switched to homemade cauliflower bread noted that it helped reduce carb cravings and kept their blood sugar stable throughout the day. This approach to bread is different from traditional grain-based options, but there are also time-tested breads made from sprouted grains that offer their own unique benefits. Ezekiel Bread brings a different approach to bread, offering a time-tested solution that fits modern health needs, especially when it comes to keeping blood sugar stable. Named after Ezekiel 4:9 in ancient scripture praising grain blends, it's crafted from 6 sprouted grains and legumes: organic sprouted wheat, barley, millet, lentils, soybeans, and spelt. This combination results in a bread that's flourless, nutrient-dense, and rich in both fiber and protein. A common misconception is that all grain-based breads are off-limits for those managing diabetes. While many traditional breads are high in refined carbohydrates and can spike blood sugar, Ezekiel Bread follows a different blueprint. The inclusion of legumes alongside whole grains not only boosts the nutritional profile but also creates a rare plant-based complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids. This is especially valuable for anyone following a plant-based or vegetarian diet. The foundation of Ezekiel Bread's benefits is the sprouting process. When grains and legumes are sprouted, they begin to germinate, which reduces anti-nutrients like phytates, compounds that interfere with the absorption of minerals. Sprouting also increases the bioavailability of nutrients, including niacin, selenium, and manganese. Studies show sprouting can increase nutrient availability by up to 30%, making each slice more potent for blood sugar control. The process also aids digestion and results in a lower glycemic index. Ezekiel Bread has a glycemic index of 36, classifying it as a low GI food. This slower release of glucose into the bloodstream helps prevent the sharp spikes and drops that are common with more processed breads. Ezekiel Bread is also lower in sodium than many other breads, containing about 50% less sodium per slice compared to typical whole wheat bread. It's a good source of dietary fiber and protein, making it filling and supportive of steady energy levels. For balanced meals, try pairing Ezekiel Bread with vegetables, legumes, or lean proteins. These combinations offer flavor and nutrition while helping to keep blood sugar in check. Bread isn't the enemy, and as you've seen, the right choices can actually support your blood sugar. But if you're still waking up with high glucose levels, something else might be going on. In the next video, we'll uncover one herb doctors recommend that's been shown to help lower blood sugar fast, especially for those struggling with fasting glucose spikes. Tap the video on screen to see what it is and how to use it. You won't want to miss this.